What's going on? This is Southbound Truck Driver back at you. And as you can see, I'm on home time. I'm on home time so I can drive in my car like I want with the phone in my hand. I don't care nothing about it because this is my car. I'll do what I want. I'm sure plenty of y'all text and drive. It is what it is. Get over it. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. So yeah, I'm at home right now. My home time had last me the 3rd to the 10th, 7 days. I had 6 days coming, so I guess I'm over 1 day. Yeah, I got a doctor's appointment in Beham. That's Birmingham for all y'all who ain't from Alabama. 1 year checkup for diabetes stuff. I don't know. Wife got me going to it, but anyways, I'm going back home right now. I got to go fix the F350. So the F350, anybody knows about a good running F350 6.0? Everybody's like, 6.0, oh my God, it's got so many things wrong with it. Sell it, hurry now. 3 fuel injectors, AC wire messed up a little bit on it. That was it. I think in 3-4 years. Fuel injectors were going out when I got it, but I finally had to get them replaced. And sensor in the back of the motor on the top driver's side. Anybody knows what that is? You know. So the brake line, the stainless steel brake line, withered away on the part where it goes from in a bend right there by the underneath the driver's seat, in the bend right there where it goes from plastic back to stainless steel. It withered away and it popped a hole in it. So I went to the Advance and got a line, a mending kit, you know, put on one end, put on the other end, screw it together, and it makes it work. Yep. So I got to go do that. Then I got to bleed the brakes. So I got me a piece of fuel line to breathe the blade, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's like, why do you got fuel line to breathe the brakes, to bleed the brakes? Are you retarded? And I said, no, I'm not retarded. I'm just half retarded. So this is how it goes, folks, for all you people who don't know how to bleed brakes. Let me see if I can say that 5 times fast. Bleed brakes, bleed brakes, bleed brakes, bleed brakes, bleed brakes, bleed brakes, bleed brakes. I'm in my mother-in-law's car. It's a little fast car too. It's like a little sports car. Boom, 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 boom. You know, you get in there and get out. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I just did a 360 and didn't even know it. No, but really. So what you do is you take the fuel line and it fits over the nipple that you release on the back of the caliper, that you turn the nipple to when you say push the brakes 3 times and then hold them and then pop it and then it shoots out air and a little fluid. Okay, well what you do is you put that fuel line over that nipple, and when you turn it to release it, when you got a jar on the other end of that fuel line full of brake fluid. So what it does is whenever you release the nipple, you turn it, it shoots air and a little bit of brake fluid through the fuel line, goes into the jar that has the brake fluid in it, and the fuel line sticking down in the brake fluid. So when it shoots the air out and it goes bloop, 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 well, if it sucks it back a little bit, it's going to suck back brake fluid because the fuel line's in the brake fluid. Oh! I know. I should have been a rocket scientist. Well, they sell a kit that does the same thing, but the kit has a little bitty miniature bottle, probably about this big and that big around. And you have to keep on emptying it. You can only pop it 3 times. Well, this way you can just sit there, pop it all day long until you fill the jar up full of brake fluid, and then you take what's in the jar, then you say, all right, baby, quit pumping it. Then you put the jar down, you crawl out from underneath the truck, and then you go fill it back up. And then you do the next one. Well, that's what I'm going to go do right now. And it is wet and cold in Mobile, Alabama. So that's it. But so I'm probably going to be out for Christmas. My family said it was alright. I don't want to be, but we just can't afford it right now. Probation update. Everybody listen up. So, I went and met my new probation officer. Okay, I went down there. He was at lunch. I paid $50, took a drug test. I failed it. I gotta go do 9 months. Days long gone. Went, took a drug test, passed it, good old stuff. He called me back and said, I wish you would have waited on me. I said, well, I'm still in town. Do you want me to come back? He said, yeah. So I went on back that same day. I talked to him. He said he's willing to let me go ahead and put in the motion to get on probation. But being that I'm indigent, he said, indigent means I don't have much money. He said I can write the court and they'll give me a court-appointed lawyer. And my probation officer called the court-appointed lawyer right then when I was sitting there. The court-appointed lawyer said, yeah, this is what you need to do. Write the judge. When the judge gets the letter, he'll hand it to me, and then I'll go ahead and get the ball rolling. I was like, cool. So my probation officer's he's with it. He's with it. He's helping me. So, I'm super ecstatic about that. I just got to get my fines paid off. It's $1,516 at the restitution and court fees and all that crap. Restitution, I didn't even take nothing. Didn't even hurt nobody. I didn't even do none of that crap. And I got restitution. Okay. Probation fees is $324. So that's a total of $1,840. 32 plus 16, that's be 42, 48. $1,848. Now, if I got a lawyer, it'd be an extra $500. That'd be $2,300. I don't have none of this. Last week I made $300. Last week I made $300. And I'm a flatbed truck driver, and I stay out for a month at a time. So I got somebody going to help me, I think. I don't know. Who knows, man? People say one thing and they do another. I still ain't got the money, so what does that tell you? I still got the fundraiser up, guys, if y'all want to look for it. I'll put a link to it in this description. So I haven't wrote the letter yet. I'm not going to write the letter until I get it paid off. I got a guy that I talked to here in town. He said in February his insurance will accept people with 1 year's experience. He said that he wanted to hire me on to drive his CDL trucks. He said I'd be home every night. He said if I did go out of town and I did have to stay away, it may be a night or two. Besides that, I'd be home every night. I'm down with that. You know, if I was gone every day, put it like this, if I was gone every day, that would be fine. If I made the money, shoot, if I made $1,000 a week, man, if I made $700 a week, if I made $900 a week, constantly, instead of like 300, 900, 500, 1,000, you know. And me being out for Christmas, man, it's not even worth it. Because I know I'm probably going to sit 5 or 6 days. I know I'm probably going to sit 5 or 6 days. And, you know, I sat them 5 or 6 days for, for Thanksgiving, man. I sat 6 days. And I said, can I get paid? Layover pay for all this? Sure, 10-4, buddy. Probably not gonna see it on my check. That's why when I get ready to leave, I want to give them a notice. I want to give y'all 2 weeks notice. I'll go ahead and get my refrigerator out. I'll go ahead and get most of my stuff out. And then I'll tell them, I'm going to give y'all 2 weeks. And then I'm going to do 2 weeks here at my job. And I'm going to drive the hardest I've ever drove. I'm going to try to get the most miles I've ever gotten. To let them know every day, this is what you could have had. I mean, heck, that 1 week when they gave me the miles, I drove 6,200 miles in 1 week. 6,200 miles in 1 week. I mean, come on, for real now. I'm not lying to y'all. You see the thing, they let the load off. Put it on the next check. I guess it's going to be too big of a check. I mean, I could be doing that every week. It's just sad, man. I talked to somebody up there one night, a girl named, I can't tell you. But it was a girl. And she told me, she said, it's so pathetic that how them DMs don't give them drivers loads just out of pure meanness to them. Because they just mad at them. She said, I never in my life seen somebody take money out of their pocket just so they could be mean to somebody. And I said, I'm glad you said it, because that's exactly what I go through. And I thought it was just me. And I'm at the point to where I thought it was a racial thing. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was like, oh, he don't like white boys. Until I met this African-American couple. I'll put it like that because I want to be politically correct. You know, I don't want to offend nobody. I'm trying to just keep everything copacetic. This guy and this girl told me that, you know, we sat for 10 days in Cali, and we got our check and it was $0. Supposed to get layover pay. So he called my DM and said, why didn't we make any money? And can we get layover pay or something? Oh yeah, I'll be on your next check. If you don't ask, you don't get that chance, that spin the dice or spin the roulette wheel or throw the dice. You don't get that chance. That they may give it to you. They may give you some of it. They may, you know, you don't get that chance. If you don't say something, they're not going to just say, okay, well, let me do what's right. Take care of you so you'll be happy. Because I know the company's paying for it. This is what I think happens. Now, I've never heard this from nobody. I just came up with this on my own. So, say for instance, I'm a DM. The company says, here's $50,000. I know you got so many drivers. Say if you got 5 drivers, here's $50,000 in expenses that you'll get for this month to give to them for breakdown pay, layover pay, hotels, blah 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 blah. Now, whatever you don't use out of that, you're going to get a percentage of that for saving the company money. So what does he say? Oh, well, if it's going in my pocket, then no, they ain't getting no layover pay. They ain't getting no breakdown pay. Sound like it's making sense? But I'm at home. Oh, there she is, waiting on me. Get to work, guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. Y'all are amazing. Every one of y'all's amazing. Got to go here and make a little oatmeal and sausage. I was gonna go to Burger King and get something to eat, but I ain't got the money. Not for real. I really don't. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all like I do. $300 check, man. $300 check. Dead serious. $300 check. It's so sad. It's Christmas time, man. If my kids weren't older, I'm embarrassed right now. I told my son, took him to school a while ago. I told him, I'm embarrassed. I really am. He didn't say nothing. I guess he knows. Thank God. Alright, I love y'all guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Hit me up in the comment section. And thank you for all y'all support. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Take care.